Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Wilson Wyatt Debate League's award ceremony for the February tournament. I want to thank everybody again who came out and competed with us today. I know that this late into the school year, especially with debate tournaments starting to run closer and closer together, that it's a lot of screen time, and adding one more tournament into that mix is asking a lot. Uh, but for that, those of you who've put in a lot of work, and it really shows. So thank you for coming out. Thank you for continuing to put in that work and show off your skills. I hope that you've got a lot out of it today, and I want to recognize all of you, whether you are going to get an award today or not. Um, we pride ourselves on being an educational league. We try to host these tournaments no matter what the turnout looks like, so that you can get that experience and see what turnout and representation looks like across the state and across the city. So, with all that out of the way, let's go on and get to what everybody's here for. As always, we're going to start with Novice Public Forum with our top 10 speakers. In 10th place from Atherton, Kishan Sitter. 9th place from Mazik, Samuel Kingston. 8th place from Mazik, Nirvi Kupili. 7th from Mazik, Ikantika Sanyami. 6th, Nishita Chaduvula, also from Mazik. In 5th place, Ria Gupta, also from Mazik. 4th place, Yashaswi Miriala from Mazik. In 3rd place, Mariam Oden from Seneca. 2nd place, Ben Billin from Henry Clay. And your first place speaker in Novice Public Forum from Henry Clay, Zoe Bredigan. Big round of applause, virtual applause. Maybe we can get some emojis or fireworks beyond that text going in the chat for those here. I see 15 of you here. Come on, let's get some more happy shouts of congratulations going in here, because I know we all want that. In Varsity Public Forum, in 10th place, from Mazik, Alvina Singh. In 9th place, from Manuel, Pranav Gangamolu. In 8th place, from Manuel, Kyle Sanderfer. In 7th place, also for Manuel, Abhinav Reddy. In 6th place, Sai Javadi for Manuel. In 5th place, from Henry Clay, Justine Lawful. 4th place from Henry Clay is Tag Howard. Your 3rd place speaker from Trinity High School, Ben McBride. Your 2nd place speaker, also from Trinity, Joseph Eng. And your champion, 1st place speaker from Henry Clay High School, Jasir Rahman. In Novice Lincoln Douglas. In 10th place for Manual, Sindhu Maranganti. In 9th place from Fairdale, Elena Bickett. 8th place for Manual, Aksita Arasakumar. In 7th place from Mazik, Sargun Kaur. In 6th place, Also from Mazik, Muhulan Balasubramanian. In fifth place, from Assumption, Emma Heck. Your fourth place speaker from Manual, Aidan Clark. In third, from Mazik, Joel Shalom. In second, also from Mazik, Nikita Nair. And your first place speaker from Fairdale High School, Timothy Rosso. Your top 10 speakers in Varsity Lincoln Douglas. In 10th place from Mazik, Kevian Devanan. In 9th place from North Oldham, Isaiah Terry. In 8th place from Mazik, Surya Gangashetty. In 7th place, also from Mazik, Aishanvi Vinayak. In 6th place from Mazik, Ananya Polapali. Your 5th place speaker from Mazik, Sanjana Alamanda. In 4th place from Wagner, Crescent Lyle. Your 3rd place speaker from Mazik is Prisha Tiagi. Your 2nd place speaker from Henry Clay, Matthew Cotter. And your 1st place speaker, also from Henry Clay High School, Chloe Sachs. Before we move on to the awards, you may have noticed, as you were competing today as well, there was no junior varsity event. So I want to give a special shout out, both in the speaker awards and for the placement awards. Every student who was in junior varsity and had to make that unexpected competition against varsity debaters. We tried to make that junior varsity division a safe haven for folks who are coming out of novice and maybe are not quite prepared, quite ready to go up against a varsity debater. Sometimes a lot of folks in junior varsity are still some of our middle school debaters or early on in high school, and it can be very intimidating. I know from personal experience to look down a senior in high school. Uh, y'all did very well for yourselves in these events, so give yourselves a round of applause, even if you aren't necessarily going to be recognized here. Some of you are, some of you aren't, but you all did exceptional. We're going to start, as I said, with Novice Public Forum. Novice Public Forum itself, in the final results, is going to have a special recognition. One of our debaters started Maverick and was not eligible to advance. She finished in the first seed from Seneca High School, Miriam Oten. If she had not been Maverick, she would have again advanced as the first seed into elimination rounds for Novice Public Forum. Your semifinalists in Novice Public Forum: from Mazik, Ikantika Sanyami and Sanvi Aurora. Also from Mazik, Nishita Chaduvula and Nervi Kupili. Runners-up from Mazik, Yashaswi Mirayala and Riya Gupta. which make your champions from Henry Clay High School, Ben Bellin and Zoe Bredigan. In Varsity Public Forum, your semifinalists from Trinity High School, Joseph Eng and Ben McBride. And from Henry Clay High School, Tag Howard and Jasir Rahman. Your runners-up from Manual, Abhinav Reddy and Kyle Sanderfer, which make your champions from Henry Clay High School, Carson Whitley and Justine Lawful. In Novice Lincoln Douglas, your first semifinalist from Mazik is Nikita Nair. Your second semifinalist from Assumption, Emma Heck. Which makes you a runner-up from the final round from Fairdale High School, Timothy Rosso. And your champion from Mazik Middle School, Joel Shalom. And in Varsity Lincoln Douglas, your semi-finalists from North Oldham High School, Isaiah Terry. And from Mazik Middle School, Ananya Polapali. In Varsity Lincoln Douglas, we had a closeout. Your co-champions, the lesser seed from Henry Clay High School, Matthew Cotter. And co-champion, Chloe Sachs. Congratulations again to everybody. Thank you all so much for coming out, and thank you for the hard work that you've put in. Coming up before you know is going to be, as you know, divisions, qualifiers for nationals, state. Good luck to everybody in these competitions, and I hope you do yourselves proud, do your schools proud, and do Louisville proud. Or for our further out schools, do your areas proud. Thank you, and have a great day and a great weekend, and stay safe this week.